Hi guys, and welcome back to the second episode of this Out of the Park Baseball 22 series here on YouTube with the Finless fish. So we're back with the start of spring training of 2022, and we start today. The roster's all set, ready to go, but we start today with a trade that I have just about to make with the Philadelphia Phillies. As we noticed on the previous episode, we're struggling with the outfielders, and at the moment it says Victor Mesa's our centre fielder that they really want to start with. So potentially, I want to give him a bit of time in the lower leagues, a bit more, maybe to develop the bat. But we do know we need support there. So we have found a trade that the Phillies are willing to do, involving two outfielders on their side, Adam Haisley, a guy who's struggled in real life mentally, actually, I think, and is really struggling. A former first round pick of the Phillies back in 2017, and he has potentially got that ability to be a star in the future, and we certainly did back in the day. Whether he can revive that maybe with us, I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Mickey Maniac, another, in fact, first overall pick in 2016, another guy who's really struggled in the bigs. Didn't do very well last year. He did awfully last year, but maybe a change of scenery for him as well might be something that revitalises his career. And we need that help in the outfield, and we're going to certainly be using them quite a lot. So maybe that's what they need. Obviously, they're struggling a bit with. With performing in Philly. So and what we're giving up is Garrett Cooper, a guy who get paid 4.2 million, and obviously one of our better hitters. But like I said, we're not looking to do anything really this year, and we are actually a bit over budget. So I do want to get that down so we can stay within budget. Otherwise, our owner's going to be peed off. And we're also giving up Connor Justice, who can't hit, but he's a very good defender, and it's kind of what they're lacking actually on the big league roster. They've got Wade Gregorius, who's not very highly rated at short here, although he's actually not too bad, because he is a good defender in real life, and then Gamboa, so they need a bit of depth there, which is why they like him. So we are going to complete that trade, and we're going to add them to the spring training roster, and then I will come back to you guys when we have more news. So we're coming towards the end of spring training. Made some moves, shifting some players back down to the minors. Alistair Blackwell, that Australian guy, has gone to Astros on 52 million for 4 years, a 34-year-old, so they're going to be paying him a fair chunk of change in his 38 age season. So we'll see. Interesting to see how he does. And looking at how we're doing in spring, we're actually 9-9, so we're not doing anywhere near as bad, and the reigning champions are 7-12. So I don't expect anywhere like that in regular season. Some guys that are doing well offensively. Jesus Aguilar is got an OPS of 1200. Avisail Garcia's got a OPS over 1000 as well. Jesus Sanchez, Brian Miller doing well in center field. Victor Mesa is actually doing really well at 900 OPS. Haisley's been performing quite well as well, which is good to see. Average is a bit low, but he's been slugging. So yeah, and on the pitching side, Trevor Rogers has been good, but he has got an injury, and that is very worrying. That will hopefully not be too bad for that one. Pablo Lopez doing pitching well. Sanchez pitching very well, so that's all very positive to see. In the bullpen, Lewis Head is pitching very well. A guy we traded in real life, I believe the Marlins picked up. So I'm very excited to see that. So we'll carry on until the end of the spring training, and we'll see where we stand. So we're at the end of spring training now, and we finished out 13 and 15 to end, which is in all honesty not too bad. But how much you want to take from pre-season? Yeah, I don't take too much from it. I think it can be quite misleading. In terms of the roster, we're now set with our 40-man. We'll run through that quite quickly. We did have a couple of injuries go down, including Trevor Rogers. He was out, but only for 1 week more, and he'll then be back in. And Richard Blear actually went down for a couple of months, 3 months left for him, which is not good as one of our better relievers. So we're going to have to adapt for a couple of months for that. So opening day start will go to Pablo Lopez now without Trevor Rogers there. Sandy Alcantara, Sixto Sanchez, Jordan Holloway, and Braxton Garrett is filling in, obviously due to Trevor Rogers. He'll get a start for sure, and then between those two it'll be interesting to see who Don Mattingly picks, and maybe, I can force, we'll see. Lewis Head takes over closing duties. Excited, he had a very good spring. 84.84 ERA, so looking forward to hopefully him having a good season. Florio Bender as setup guys. Luzardo and Lebrant are in at middle relief, and then a couple of long relief guys with a specialist, but I'm not sure how long Zach Pop will stay up, as I'd ideally like another middle relief guy, not a specialist. But looking at the lineups now, we have this against righties. We have Brian Miller playing centre field, Brian Anderson in the two-hole playing third, Avisal Garcia playing left, Sanchez right, Aguiar on first, Chisholm at second, Stallings is our starting catcher, and Miguel Rojas batting eighth. In terms of platoons, we move up some of the lefties and in terms of hitting, but this is very much down to what Don Mattingly wants, and I'll leave it up to him really, unless I see anything major. We also have Haisley's made the roster. He's got very good defense for a corner. Maybe not good enough for centre, but certainly good enough for a corner duty, and he's got the good bat as well. We have John Bertie, who's been at the big league club for a while now. Very quick guy and can play anywhere pretty much. Joey Wendell's also there. Isan Diaz and Trey Barrera as our backup catcher, but he'll see quite a bit. There's not much between those two guys. Looking forward to the pre-season predictions. We are projected to finish above 500, which is interesting, and actually not bottom of the division. They think Nationals are going to be worse than us. We don't have anyone on the hitting side, but we actually have Sixto Sanchez, who's going to do well according to BNN, but I don't know if I see that happening necessarily, but you never know. So yeah, what we will do now is go towards opening day, and we have, to start the season off, we have I believe it's the New York Mets. Where am I looking here? It is the Yankees, apologies. We're at home to begin, so I will play the first game in this episode, so I'll see you there. Just before we get into it, I thought it'd be interesting to see where all our top prospects are starting. So Max Meyer, number one prospect is starting actually up at AAA at the Jumbo Shrimp. He's actually their ace there. We've also got JJ Bleday, who looks very good and also is likely to come up, depending. He has only unfortunately played at A plus as his highest highest level, so I'm looking see how he does at AAA and maybe a bit of an extended period. But to be honest, him coming up facing Major League Baseball in a team that aren't going to do much, I know it starts his service time early, but I think it's worth it to get that development in, and he could be a very, very good hitter for us, especially if we struggle in outfield with the bats. In terms of all our other prospects, we have got Khalil Watson is down in rookie ball, as is Joe Mack. I may move those up towards the end of the season, depending how if they get moved up or not, because they are quite young, but I like to get them some actual baseball. And Cody Morissette is at a advanced day at the Beloit Snappers. Garrett, obviously, as we've seen, is in the big league club, and yeah, so that's the main ones. And we'll look towards the first game, which will be coming up next. So we are at opening day for the Marlins this year, and we are facing off against the Yankees at Marlins Park. We have Pablo Lopez on the bump for us starting, and we're up against no easy competition in Garrett Cole. One of the best pitchers in the game at the moment, and their lineup is also something to be very worried about, with Judge and Stanton. The new signing Correa obviously playing at third, batting seventh. I mean, that says a lot. He would be bad, he'd be our best player if he was there. So we'll jump straight into it. But yeah, this is not expecting much. And this season really, it's going to be a difficult season, but I'm looking for some good development from our young players, and from there hopefully we can push on and we'll see develop. So usually when I do it until runners in scoring position. So we're through the first half inning. Yankees get nothing. They get a hit. Sorry, we get 2 hits. First men reach on base hits. So now we've got Avisal Garcia up, and he strikes out on 3 pitches. So we still got runners in second and third with 1 down now, and Jesus Sanchez is up for his first at bat of the year, and he also goes down on strikes. So now it's 2 away with Aguiar up, who slaps it into centre field, but looks like it will be caught, and is, by Joey Gallo. So nothing doing in the first inning. Pablo Lopez shuts the Yankees down again for another inning. Nothing happening in the second. Nothing happening through 3. First 2 men reach. Pablo Lopez on 50 pitches, and he's starting to tire a little bit. He was a little bit tired coming into this, so I might have to pull him a bit early. Right, so we've got Judge and Torres on with Stanton up to bat, the 1-2. Strikes him out. Then we've got Voit on an 0-2 pitch, laces on the centre field, but it's just caught. And no advancement on the runner. So now he's got 2 away, and he has Joey Gallo up the 2-0 count to Joey Gallo. Slaps it into centre field, and that is a home run. And unsurprisingly, 457 feet from Joey Gallo, and they are on the board, which is a real shame. Correa's up now. Can he settle down and get out? Yes, he can. Bit of a shame. He was pitching very well, and it's just one pitch gets him out. So I'll give him another half inning. We have the first man reaches on a. Well, I think I'm guessing it's not a hit. It's maybe a stolen base. Yeah. So he's in second on a stolen base. Jesus Aguiar's up with an 1-2 pitch, and he's checked it, but he's gone round. Chisholm's up with an 0-2, and he strikes out. Cole has got 7 through 3 and 2/3, which is not good. Pass ball on the pitch, and we get a runner into third with Jacob Stallings up. The count is 3-1. Slaps it into right field, and he's going to score the first run of the season for the Marlins on a ribby single from Jacob Stallings, the new catcher over from Pittsburgh. Nice way to introduce himself to the team. So we've got Miguel Rojas up now, and it's another pass ball, or a wild pitch, sorry. So we've got a runner in scoring position now for Miguel Rojas, 3-1 count, and it's a walk. Right, now this is where it gets interesting. We're only in the 4. He's been through 4 as Pablo Lopez. But we have 2 long relievers, so what I might do is warm Edward Cabrera up and then bring in a pinch hitter. It's maybe a bit of a risk, but 2 on, it might be our best chance. I am going to bring in, who am I going to bring, Joey Wendell or Adam Haisley? I think I might give Adam Haisley the nod here, see what he can do. It's a 1-2 pitch to Adam Haisley. He slaps it into right centre. That's going to score at least 1 on the double, maybe 2. For sure 1, and it's 2. He's tied the game with a ribby double to right field. What an inspired substitution. What a hit from Adam Haisley. Huge from the young ex-Philly. And Miller strikes out. But what a response against Garrett Cole, no less. Now we have Edward Cabrera, who's ready to go in starting the 5th. So nothing happening through the 5th. Now we're into the 6th. Again, we shut down the Yankees in the 6th. So only that 1 inning. And Edward Cabrera is performing well. How's he doing in terms of his fitness? He's quite low on stamina now. I may get one of the middle relief guys up. I might get Lizardo up, because who have they got coming up? Unfortunately, they've only really got Gallo. I will bring him in though. I want to give him some solid ABs through 7. I might go pitcher by pitcher for this one, just to see how we get on. Cabrera strikes out Gallo. Carlos Correa's up now. He strikes him out as well. 4 Ks through 2 2/3. Gary Sanchez, can he get the hat trick? He doesn't. Sanchez laces that down left field line. Can he get that in to stop the double? No, he can't. This is always a bit behind, isn't it? But he's safe with the double. Jesus Luzardo might be coming in here to face off against Miguel Andujar and his end. So how's he going to do against Andujar here? Andujar slaps it to short, and that should be an easy 6-3, and it is. So we're through 7 here. Well, we're through 7.5. 6.5, sorry, and we've shut the Yankees down again. So now we've got the Marlins back up. We'll start back at the top of the lineup. Can we get anything going? We had a double from Brian Anderson, and we now have Avisail Garcia up, 1 for 3 in the game, and they're walking him intentionally to get to Jesus Sanchez. So the 1-2 to Sanchez, and he strikes out. So it's 2 away here for Jesus Aguilar. The full count to him. Slaps it to left field, and it's through the infield. Heading home is Brian Anderson, and we'll score on the play, and we take the lead in the bottom of the 7th inning. Huge from Jesus Aguilar. In terms of pitching, I'm going to get Floro up to set this up here. Now we've got a save situation potentially. Jazz Chisholm is now up against Aroldis Chapman, and he slaps it to left field, and he's going to score another run with bouncing all the way to the left field corner. Unfortunately, I can't see what's going on, but I believe Chisholm is safe with a 2-run triple on the play, and we're now up 6-3. Kenley Jansen's come in. What a clutch piece of hitting from Jazz Chisholm Jr. And Kenley Jansen walks Stallings, and now gets to Miguel Rojas, who in the 0 count slaps it up to what a stop by the shortstop. He's dropped it, and now all the runners are safe. And Chisholm is in to score. It's a 4th run in the inning. We're now up by 4. I am now going to pinch hit here and bring on. I'm going to bring in Joey Wendell actually for Jesus Luzardo. See if he can keep the rally going. The 1-0 pitch to Joey Wendell over from Tampa. Slaps it weakly up to short, and he's got him out. Gleyber Torres on the play. But what an inning for the Miami Marlins. And Dylan Floro is now in to hopefully set us up here for he's unfortunately struggled, and now we've got 2 on with 2 away. Luke Voigt up. I'm going to keep him here, and Voigt slapped it to right field, and it's down, and unfortunately it scores a run. So we're back to a 3-run game now, and Stanton's at 3rd with Voigt up first. I'm going to start getting Louis Head. He might have to come in and get a 4-inning save, 4 out save here. But Joey Gallo's up now against Dylan Floro, full count, and he's walked him. So bases loaded, 2 away. Carlos Correa's at the plate. Sorry, the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out. What a pitch! What an at bat! And that is huge for the Marlins here as we head into the bottom of the 8th now. See what we can do. Get anything going? No. Louis Head is now coming in to shut down this, and I will warm someone up just in case. Zach Pop can start warming. We'll go pitch by pitch here. Gary Sanchez leading off for the Yankees. They need 3 runs to stay within. First batter, Louis Head strikes him out. Aaron Hicks is up now. Pinch hitting for the pitcher. The 1-1 count, heavily shifted for Hicks. Hit to the shortstop who's playing on the right side of second base, and he's made the play at first. 2 away here. DJ LeMahieu up. Final chance for the Yankees. He's 1 for 4 today. He's 1 for 5. As we hit to centre field, Miller's catches, and that is a wrap. What a great opening day for the Miami Marlins, taking down the New York Yankees. Pablo Lopez pitched very well, but struggled then in the 4th inning. Got through it. Edward Cabrera came on and really shut them down. Luzardo made 1 pitch, which was enough to see them off. Huge hit from Adam Haisley, 2-run double, which really tied the ball game up for the Marlins. Another good performances from 2 hits from Miguel Rojas and 2 walks, so he was batting 1,000. And we also had very good performances out of Avisail Garcia, 2 walks, 1 hit, and Chisholm with a 2-run double, I believe that was. 2-run single for Chisholm. So no, overall a very good opening day for the Marlins. And anything interesting happened? There's been a trade for the Guardians, Yancy Diaz, and Josh Naylor has gone to the Reds for Kyle Farmer. he's a good guy when he was at the Padres. But since been he was traded, wasn't he? Yeah, back in 2020 with the Mike Clevenger deal. So now he's at the Reds, maybe looking to have a big impact on the Major League ball club. So, but no, very happy with that win. And I don't know if that's going to be a sign of things to come. But seeing the Marlins joint top of the East is something we probably won't see again this season. But a great performance. I'm really happy with Haisley coming in and maybe showing a sign of things to come here for the young guy. He's on pace to about 1,000, so and 13 wins. So if he keeps that up, he'll do good. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks.